What if I told you that the key to aging well is already in your kitchen? Let's explore how simple, everyday foods can help you age gracefully. You've probably heard people say, aging is inevitable. There's nothing you can do about it. And maybe you've even thought it yourself. The creaky joints, the slower recovery after a workout, the occasional forgetfulness. It feels like you're just getting older. But what if I told you that aging doesn't have to feel like a decline? What if I told you you could slow it down, or even reverse some of it, simply by the choices you make every single day? Think of aging like the wear and tear on a car engine. Over time, parts degrade, but with the right maintenance, like regular oil changes or using the right fuel, you can keep your engine running smoothly for much longer. You wouldn't drive a car without taking care of it, would you? The same applies to your body. As you age, your cells face damage from oxidation and inflammation. Imagine a bike that's been left out in the rain for too long. It starts to rust. The same happens in your body, but with the right care, that rusting process can be slowed down. So what's going on inside your body? Well, your cells are under constant stress. Think of it like this. Your body is a busy city, and free radicals are the pollutants in the air. These free radicals roam around, causing damage to your cells, which in turn leads to aging. But when you feed your body the right nutrients, antioxidants, for instance, you can neutralize these free radicals and repair the damage before it adds up. One of the most powerful things we can do is eat antioxidant-rich foods, think berries, leafy greens, and nuts that help fight oxidative stress. You might not even realize it, but these foods are already doing the heavy lifting in your body. They're like a natural repair crew, keeping your cells healthy, your heart strong, and your mind sharp. But why does it work so well? Here's where it gets interesting. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that cause cell damage. They're like tiny warriors in your bloodstream, preventing the damage that speeds up aging. It's like having a fire extinguisher on hand to put out the flames of inflammation before they get out of control. By taking in these nutrients, you're slowing down the aging process and preventing those little damages from building up into bigger problems. Now, let's talk about the key benefits of incorporating these foods into your daily routine. First off, they help reduce inflammation, which is a huge factor in the aging process. They also support your skin health and elasticity, making you feel a little more like yourself in the mirror. Want to stay sharp mentally? Antioxidants improve cognitive function, helping you feel more focused and alert. Plus, these foods support heart health and increase your overall vitality, helping you feel more energetic and alive. Research shows that antioxidants, particularly in fruits and vegetables, can slow the aging process by reducing oxidative stress. Harvard Medical School even highlights that a diet rich in antioxidants can lower the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes, while promoting overall healthy aging. It's not just a theory, it's backed by real science. So, what can you do right now? Start small. Add a handful of berries to your breakfast or toss some spinach into your salad. They're simple, easy changes that can pack a punch. Smoothies, salads, even as side dishes. These foods are versatile and easy to work into your day. But here's the thing, don't rely on processed foods for antioxidants. A granola bar that claims to have superfoods just doesn't compare to the real thing. Fresh, whole foods are where the magic happens. So, try to steer clear of the quick fixes and go for the real, nutrient-packed options instead. Now that we've talked about antioxidants and how they protect your body from the inside out, let's dive into a specific food that's been linked to a longer, healthier life: turmeric. You've probably heard the buzz about it, but why is it so special? Stick with me, because we're about to uncover one of nature's most powerful healing foods. If you've ever heard of turmeric, you probably know it's the spice that gives curry its yellow color. But did you know it could help protect your joints, boost your brain, and even extend your life? That's right. This bright, earthy spice packs more than just flavor. It's been used for centuries for its healing properties, but is it really as powerful as people say? You might think that turmeric is just a trendy spice, something that people throw into their smoothies because it's the latest health fad. But I'm here to tell you, it's far more than that. Turmeric is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to fighting inflammation, the root cause of many aging issues. So, let's take a closer look at why turmeric might just be the secret ingredient you've been missing. Think of turmeric like a firefighter. When there's inflammation in your body, whether it's in your joints or even your brain, turmeric steps in to put out the flames. Chronic inflammation is like a slow burn that damages your body over time, speeding up the aging process. But turmeric's active compound, curcumin, is the hero that helps extinguish those flames before they do serious damage. Here's how it works inside your body. Curcumin targets and reduces the chronic low-level inflammation that often goes unnoticed but quietly wreaks havoc. This kind of inflammation is linked to diseases like arthritis, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. In fact, it's one of the key contributors to the aging process itself. When you start incorporating turmeric into your diet, you're actively reducing that inflammation, which helps slow down the effects of aging. So how can you bring turmeric into your life? It's easier than you might think. You don't need to make drastic changes. Just add it into your meals. Whether you're sprinkling it into a curry, blending it into a smoothie, or stirring it into your morning tea, turmeric can easily become part of your everyday routine. You don't need to be a chef to make it work for you. Why does it work so well? Curcumin, the key compound in turmeric, inhibits the production of inflammatory molecules. Think of it like turning off the switch on inflammation before it even gets started. By balancing your body's immune response, turmeric helps keep the chronic inflammation that causes pain, stiffness, and disease at bay. It's a gentle yet powerful way to support your body's natural defense system. Let's break down the key benefits you'll see when you start incorporating turmeric into your life. It reduces joint pain and stiffness, which is a huge relief if you're dealing with arthritis or just the normal wear and tear on your body. It improves cognitive function and memory. Yes, turmeric has been linked to brain health, helping to keep your mind sharp as you age. It supports heart health by reducing inflammation that can cause plaque buildup in your arteries. It promotes better digestion, making it easier on your stomach and reducing bloating or discomfort. And it enhances overall longevity by tackling the root cause of so many age-related health issues, inflammation. Research backs this up, too. The Journal of Clinical Immunology published findings showing that curcumin's anti-inflammatory properties can directly reduce symptoms of arthritis and cognitive decline. In other words, it works, and the evidence is there. Now, what's the best way to incorporate turmeric into your diet? One of the simplest ways is to add it to your smoothie. Throw in some fruit, a bit of turmeric, and maybe a pinch of black pepper to boost absorption. Or try sprinkling it over roasted vegetables or even mixing it into soups. But here's the important part. Turmeric is best absorbed when combined with black pepper or fat, so don't skip the pepper. It's the key to unlocking turmeric's full potential in your body. But be careful. Too much of a good thing isn't always better. If you overdo it, turmeric can interact with certain medications, especially blood thinners. So, always check with your doctor if you're unsure how it might affect you. It's better to be safe than sorry. Now that you know how turmeric can protect you from inflammation, let's talk about another powerhouse, olive oil, and its role in heart health. You're going to want to hear how this simple kitchen staple can do wonders for your cardiovascular system. Stay with me. We've all heard about the Mediterranean diet, but what's the secret ingredient that makes it so heart healthy? It's olive oil. You've probably seen it sitting on your kitchen counter, and maybe you've drizzled it over a salad or dipped some fresh bread into it. But olive oil isn't just a tasty addition. It's a powerhouse for your heart and your health. You might be wondering, isn't olive oil just a fat? Isn't that bad for me? That's the myth we've been told for years. But the truth is, not all fats are created equal. People often avoid olive oil because they think it's high in fat, but this isn't the whole picture. In fact, olive oil can be one of the best fats you can consume for your heart and overall longevity. Think of olive oil as the oil in a well-maintained machine. It lubricates your arteries and keeps your heart pumping smoothly, much like how motor oil keeps your car engine running without friction. Without the right lubrication, parts wear out. The same goes for your body. Your heart, arteries, and even your cells need a healthy balance of fats to stay in top condition. Olive oil is that lubricant for your cardiovascular system, helping everything flow freely. Inside your body, the monounsaturated fats in olive oil do wonders for your cholesterol levels. They lower bad cholesterols, LDL, while increasing good cholesterols, HDL. It's like having the perfect balance between the brakes and the accelerator in your car, ensuring everything runs smoothly without unnecessary buildup. By doing this, olive oil helps keep your arteries clear and your heart healthy, reducing the risk of heart disease and stroke. So, what's the solution? It's simple. Swap out the unhealthy fats in your diet like butter or vegetable oils with olive oil. You can use it in cooking, drizzle it over salads, or even add a spoonful to your morning smoothie. It's versatile and easy to incorporate into your daily meals, and the benefits are huge. Why does it work so well? Olive oil is packed with polyphenols, which are antioxidants that reduce inflammation and improve blood flow. These antioxidants help to clear up any internal clogging in your blood vessels and keep everything flowing as it should. By lowering inflammation and improving blood flow, olive oil helps protect you against heart disease and stroke while keeping your overall health in check. Now, let's break down the key benefits of adding olive oil to your diet. Supports heart health and lowers cholesterol. Olive oil's healthy fats work wonders for your cholesterol levels, keeping your heart strong. Reduces the risk of stroke. By improving circulation and lowering bad cholesterol, olive oil can reduce the risk of blockages that lead to strokes. Promotes healthy skin and hair. Olive oil's antioxidants aren't just good for your heart. They can help keep your skin soft, smooth, and your hair shiny. Aids in digestion. Olive oil helps improve digestion by encouraging the production of bile and easing the digestive process. Improves overall inflammation. Olive oil is an anti-inflammatory agent, so it helps reduce pain, swelling, and the risk of chronic diseases. Research shows just how powerful olive oil can be for your heart. The American Heart Association confirms that when olive oil is part of a balanced diet, it can significantly reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. That's right. This simple food is one of the best tools you have in your kitchen to help you stay heart healthy. So, how do you get started? It's easy. Drizzle olive oil over your salad, use it to saute vegetables, or add it to your morning oats. It's simple, versatile, and packed with heart-healthy fats that your body will thank you for. You don't need to complicate things. Just make it a regular part of your meals. But here's a common mistake. Don't use olive oil for high-heat frying. While olive oil is great for moderate heat, when you fry it at high temperatures, the healthy fats can break down. So, stick to moderate heat or use it raw in your dishes to get the full benefit. Now that your heart is in great shape, let's talk about a food that boosts your bones and keeps you strong. Dairy. You might be wondering how something as simple as dairy can make such a big difference. Stay tuned, because this food could be the key to building a stronger foundation as you age. When you think of healthy bones, you probably think of calcium. But did you know that dairy can be the key to maintaining strength as you age? It's one of those things we often take for granted until we start to feel the effects of aging. But bones are more than just a structure that holds you up. They're the foundation of your body. And if you want to stay strong, you've got to take care of them. You've probably heard a lot about calcium supplements. They're everywhere, right? But should we rely on them? Or is there a better way to get the calcium we need? The truth is, supplements can help, but they're not always the best option. Getting calcium from whole foods, like dairy, is a much more natural and effective way to build strong bones. Think of your bones like a house built with bricks. Calcium is the main building material. Without enough, your bones start to weaken, just like a house that's missing bricks. When there's not enough calcium, your bones begin to lose their structure, and over time, they become more fragile, more likely to break. But when you make sure your body has enough calcium, you're building a strong, sturdy foundation that can support you for years to come. So, what's really happening inside your body? Calcium helps build bone density and prevent fractures. When you get enough, your bones stay strong and resilient, much like a well-constructed house. In fact, your bones are constantly in a state of renewal. Your body is always working to build and break down bone tissue. Calcium plays a vital role in this process, helping to replace old bone with new, keeping you strong and capable. One of the best ways to ensure you're getting enough calcium is by incorporating dairy into your daily routine. Dairy is one of the richest sources of calcium, and it's easy to add into meals. But if dairy isn't your thing, don't worry. There are plenty of alternatives like fortified plant milks or leafy greens. These can help you reach your calcium goals too. The key is consistency, making sure you're giving your body the nutrients it needs every day. Why does it work so well? Dairy doesn't just contain calcium, it also contains vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium more efficiently. Without vitamin D, your body struggles to absorb calcium properly, and that can leave your bones weaker. So, when you pair dairy with the right amount of vitamin D, you're maximizing the benefits for your bones. Let's break down the key benefits of including dairy in your diet. Increases bone density. Dairy helps you build stronger, denser bones, which is essential for long-term bone health. Prevents osteoporosis. Getting enough calcium helps prevent osteoporosis, a condition where bones become fragile and break easily. Supports muscle function. Calcium plays a crucial role in muscle contraction, which helps you stay active and strong. Promotes overall skeletal health. Healthy bones are the foundation of your entire body. By keeping them strong, you're supporting everything else, too. Research shows just how important dairy is for bone health. According to the National Institutes of Health, consuming dairy products can significantly reduce the risk of bone fractures in older adults, so making sure you get enough calcium can help prevent those painful and sometimes life-changing fractures. Now, how can you get started? It's easy. Try including low-fat yogurt, milk, or cheese in your daily meals for a simple boost to your calcium intake. You don't need to overcomplicate things. Just a glass of milk with breakfast, a serving of yogurt for a snack, or a sprinkle of cheese on your salad can make a difference. But here's a common mistake to avoid. Be careful with sugary dairy products. While flavored yogurts or sweetened milk products might seem like a quick option, the added sugar can actually counteract the health benefits. Stick with low-fat or plain options to get the most out of your dairy. Now that we've taken care of your bones, let's dive into a food that will keep your brain sharp as you age. Your bones are strong, but your mind needs just as much care. Stay with me, because we're about to talk about a powerful food that can help you maintain mental clarity and focus as you age. You've probably heard that fish is good for your brain, but what exactly makes it so powerful? Let's explore how omega-3 fatty acids can help preserve memory and protect your mind. As we age, we all experience some level of forgetfulness. Maybe you walk into a room and forget why you're there, or you struggle to recall the name of someone you just met. It's natural, right? But what if I told you that eating more fish could help prevent cognitive decline and keep your mind sharp for years to come? You've probably heard the saying, aging and memory loss go hand in hand, and for many people, that's the truth. But could adding more fish to your diet really help protect you from that slow fade? The answer is yes, and it's because of omega-3 fatty acids. Think of omega-3 fatty acids like the grease that keeps gears turning smoothly. Without them, your brain's gears start to slow down, leading to forgetfulness and cognitive decline. Just like an engine that needs oil to run smoothly, your brain needs omega-3s to function at its best. When you don't get enough of these essential fats, your brain can start to show signs of wear and tear, memory lapses, difficulty concentrating, and even more serious conditions like dementia. But when you give your brain the omega-3s it needs, you're giving it the fuel to keep running like a well-oiled machine. So, what's happening inside your body? Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are essential for brain function. They help form the membranes around brain cells, allowing them to communicate more effectively. This communication is key for memory, focus, and clarity. Omega-3s also help reduce inflammation in the brain, which is a major contributor to cognitive decline and diseases like Alzheimer's. When you eat more fish, you're supporting the very structures that keep your mind sharp. The solution? It's simple: eat fish 2 to 3 times a week. Just like your body needs regular exercise to stay fit, your brain needs a steady supply of omega-3s to stay sharp. Whether you're enjoying a grilled salmon fillet, tossing sardines into a salad, or blending mackerel into a dip, adding these fish to your meals can give your brain the boost it needs to stay healthy. But why does it work so well? Omega-3s support brain cell membranes, improve communication between brain cells, and reduce inflammation, all of which are essential for memory and focus. They act like the fine-tuning that keeps your brain operating at full capacity. Without them, the gears in your brain start to grind, leading to mental fatigue and difficulty recalling information. With omega-3s, however, you're nourishing your brain, giving it the nutrients it needs to perform at its peak. Let's break down the key benefits of eating omega-3. Rich fish improves memory and cognitive function. Omega-3s support brain health and improve your ability to remember and recall information. Protects against Alzheimer's and dementia. Regular consumption of omega-3s has been linked to a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Enhances mood and mental well-being. Omega-3s can help reduce feelings of anxiety and depression, supporting your overall mental health. Reduces inflammation. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation in the brain, which is essential for maintaining cognitive function and preventing damage. The science supports these benefits. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that regular consumption of omega-3 rich fish can reduce the risk of cognitive decline. In fact, studies suggest that people who eat more omega-3s are less likely to experience memory loss and mental decline as they age. So, how can you get started? It's easier than you think. Try incorporating fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines into your weekly meals. You don't have to make it complicated. Just grill a piece of salmon for dinner, toss mackerel into a salad, or add some sardines to a pasta dish. It's a simple, delicious way to give your brain the nutrients it craves. But here's a common mistake to avoid fried fish. While fried fish may seem like a tasty option, the frying process can destroy the healthy omega-3s, leaving you with little to no benefit. Instead, stick to grilled, baked, or poached fish to preserve the healthy fats and give your brain the boost it needs. Now that we've covered the key foods to support healthy aging, let's summarize everything you need to know in the final chapter. You've learned about the power of antioxidants, turmeric, olive oil, dairy, and omega-3 rich fish, all essential foods for staying healthy and strong as you age. But in the next chapter, we'll tie it all together and look at how to make these changes part of your everyday life. Stay tuned. We've covered 6 powerful foods that can help you age with grace and vitality: antioxidants, turmeric, olive oil, dairy, and omega-3 rich fish. Each of these foods works in its own way to support your body and mind, from reducing inflammation to improving memory and protecting your heart. But the most important thing to remember is that healthy aging doesn't require drastic changes. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Instead, it's about small, consistent habits. Nourishing your body with the right foods is an investment in your future health. Just like you invest in your home, your car, or your retirement, it's time to think of your body as your most important asset. Taking care of it now will pay off in the long run, helping you live a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. The best part: you don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Let's break it down with 3 practical takeaways that you can start incorporating today. Add antioxidant-rich foods to every meal. Whether it's a handful of berries with breakfast, leafy greens in your salad, or roasted vegetables with dinner, antioxidants are easy to add to your daily meals. They'll help fight oxidative stress and reduce inflammation, keeping your cells and tissues healthy. Incorporate turmeric, olive oil, and omega-3 rich fish into your diet regularly. a sprinkle of turmeric in your smoothie, a drizzle of olive oil on your salad, and a few servings of fatty fish each week are all simple ways to make a big impact on your health. These foods work together to protect your brain, heart. Focus on bone health with dairy or calcium-rich alternatives. Make sure you're getting enough calcium to support your bones. Whether it's a glass of milk, a serving of yogurt, or some leafy greens, keeping your bones strong now will prevent fractures and osteoporosis in the future. Think of these changes as small deposits into your health bank. Each meal you make a wise choice today, the more your future self will thank you. These foods don't just help with aging. They actively work to improve your health every day, in ways you might not even notice right away. It's a steady, lifelong commitment to building a strong, healthy body. Here's your personal challenge this week. Challenge yourself to incorporate at least one of these foods into your meals each day. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just start with one small change, and then build from there. You'll start to feel the difference, and over time, it will become second nature. You have the power to build a healthier, stronger version of yourself starting today. This isn't about achieving perfection. This is about taking control of your health and making small, manageable changes that add up over time. It's never too late to start. Before you go, just a quick reminder. Always consult your doctor before making significant changes to your diet or health routine. Your doctor knows your health history and can guide you to the best choices for your personal needs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends who may benefit from healthy aging tips. The more people we can help with this message, the better. Together, we can all age with vitality and strength. Thank you for watching.